Mm, I love frankincense. Welcome to the Responsible Parent Podcast, where overwhelmed families curious about naturally regulating their nervous system can find answers. I'm your host, Caylie O'Patik, and in each episode, I'll cover a topic you've been wanting to understand more about and serve as a reminder for you that everything is cyclical and connected. I'm going to ruffle some feathers with this topic on both ends of the spectrum, I'm sure. But hopefully you can hear me out and at least we can have an intelligent conversation about it afterwards. My mind is not set, but I'm sharing my thought process in the moment with you today. And I'm so grateful we're connected enough to have this conversation. Looking at the universe that we live in, it's easy to see that we are fractals, right? Everything is beautiful, perfect fractals of what began it all. I come to a realization that the wonderful patterns and fractals and the way that I can see everything being connected and the evolution of something else maybe doesn't necessarily prove our divine creator created that, but maybe it just proves that we do truly live in a beautiful world. Then, as I'm creating this podcast for you, I've really leaned into learning AI tools to see what could make this journey easier for me. If I could leverage essentially all of these free assistances, right? You have a free virtual assistant, a free graphic designer, a free photographer. There's just so many creative ways in which you can leverage AI. And I'm a creative person and an intellectual person. So naturally, it's exciting to me. And I love efficiency. I challenge you to go into Canva, which is a free website and app. Actually, I'm going to do it now. On the left side of the screen, go down to their magic, what's it called? Magic Media, and create an AI image with it. So it's absolutely amazing. You can type anything in there you want, and it'll generate images in any style for you on the spot. Now, Canva is definitely not the most advanced AI image generator yet, and it's free. However, it just proves my point. So I'm actually going to share my screen because I want to show you what I've done. Okay. So I wanted to play around. I entered 33-year-old brunette with the fashion style of Sophia Amoruso in a mid-century modern landscape meditating or doing breath work. And this is what it popped up with. Cool. I'm like, these are really good. I love these. And I love how specific I was able to be as a creator. It really makes me happy inside. But then I created like some kind of whimsical forest family ones. And these are the best ones that I kept. I wish I would have kept the ones that I was laughing at with my daughter and the other kids that we were babysitting at the time, but I didn't. However, you can see, oh, actually, I think I can go to upload. Yes, I can. All right. So I'm going to show you what I mean here by how AI is helping me see God even more. So let's go to something that looks pretty normal from afar. This one here. So like from a distance, when it's small and the little thumbnail, it looks pretty normal. And so I grab it and you zoom in on it and it is just petrifying. So this is the way that AI interprets a family having fun in nature. Okay. So obviously the code is off a little bit. Like the faces are a little bit messed up, but then you look and like the limbs, like what is going on here? There's an extra leg thigh thing with an opening in what's this? We have no idea. Poor kid's face. Like this guy, he's got his arm literally tore off. Like it's what's horrifying, whatever's happening with her hand. Like when the images were generated, I was like, wow, these are really cute. And then I zoomed in and I was like, this is absolutely petrifying. Same with this one, just looks cute, like a little family in a forest. I'm like, yay, I love that. It's super cool. And then I zoom in and I'm like, oh, she doesn't have an arm, which not saying anything against not having an arm, but this girl has like kind of 3 arms and 4 hands. And whatever is happening down here, they just can't quite get it right with people, it seems. Now, that's not with all of them, because actually, like I said, this 33-year-old meditating brunette woman, all 3 of them actually look really good. Her face is a little malformed, but other than that, like, they're pretty legit. So I wanted to share that because it's a very visual representation of what is going on in my mind. So if all of creation is simply fractals of a perfect formula, then how come AI generated images aren't able to directly replicate it? We've had the golden ratio for centuries. We know what the formula is, so why don't these images look the same as our reality? Something so perfect had to ignite all of creation, and all of creation had to have been ignited by something so perfect. So, what is perfection? Of course, it's just what helps us perfectly thrive here on Earth, but it isn't necessarily the case elsewhere. So, what AI is creating may actually be perfect in a different reality, but just not ours. And there's so much to unpack in that statement. But the reason this entire conversation actually leads me back around to how nature is designed to help regulate our nervous system, and how, when all else fails, we just need to observe other species. How do plants regulate and stay in a state of homeostasis, a state of growth? What about squirrels? What about aquatic life? Almost all modern tools in medicine are crafted to mimic a natural process that already exists. We're overcomplicating things. And if we lay back and fall into the stream of simplicity, stop the struggle bus, and just allow the stream to take us to our desired destination, we will then reach our destination of regulation, healing, and growth. I'd love to know your thoughts on seeing AI through God's eyes and vice versa. I love AI and I love that we are using the intelligence the way that we are, but it does feel like we are trying to mimic systems and creations and designs that are already perfect for us here. That's how I see it right now in this moment. And that's subject to change, but I would love to hear your opinion. I would love to hear if I opened up your eyes to a new perspective, or if you could open up my eyes to a new perspective on this. So thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share this with somebody who you are talking to about AI taking over everything, or somebody that you're talking to about leveraging AI for your business or for your creative means, any of it. I am a brand new podcaster. This is a brand new brand. And so any support is greatly appreciated. Again, I'm your host, Caylie O'Patik, and I am so grateful that we are connected.